Hello, my magical friends, and welcome back. This is
Bob.
And I am Kat. And today I am bringing to you something fun because it is March, and March Madness is everywhere for the
Basketball?
Neither one of us really follow it, but I do love brackets. I'm able to teach the kids a lot of stuff. The head teacher in our class has them doing statistics, and they are loving it. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun to do a Disney bracket? And I found a really, really cool one. At Disney Dan on Twitter is doing Magic Kingdom attractions and rides bracket.
Ooh.
I mean, that's awesome. I have a trip coming up, and I'm like, perfect. Also, I think ours are going to be a little bit different. I don't think we're going to have the same rides and stuff.
No.
No? Okay, so let's get started.
All right.
The first is Haunted Mansion or Monsters, Inc. Laugh Factory.
Oh, Haunted Mansion.
Oh, for sure. It
Yeah.
is a classic for a reason, and it is just amazing. Journey into Imagination with Figment or Dumbo.
Dumbo redone or classic Dumbo?
I think you should tie them both in because without classic Dumbo, you wouldn't have the reimagined Dumbo. But I pick Figment because that song gets stuck in my head, and it just makes me happy every time I'm on it.
Figment's probably
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dumbo's just spinning in circle. Yeah, so I mean.
Upward Adventure, that is with the characters from Up in Animal Kingdom, or Robinson Treehouse in Magic Kingdom.
Robinson Treehouse, because that's a classic. Walk up and see how everything's all put together.
Yeah, but if it is August and you have toddlers with you, Lord child, that is not where you want to be. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or the Monorail.
The monorail's not a ride. That is a mode of transportation.
No. I disagree with you. It is something that everybody usually goes on, and if you go on every single trip, I consider it an attraction. You are attracted to it. You want to go on it. It's a destination for you. I'm picking monorail.
I'm going Seven Dwarfs for Mine Train. The monorail is not a ride. You know, you wait in line for the monorail for 45 minutes. It is not a ride.
Por favor. Liberty Bell, the steamboat in Magic Kingdom, or Star Tours over in Hollywood Studios.
Now, even though Star Tours makes me want to throw up everything I've had for the past week, for some reason, I like Star Wars, Star Tours and Star Wars. I mean, it's different every time.
Yeah, see, and that's what I like about it. I pick Star Tours also because
C-3PO's there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a different scenario each time, so you really get to learn more about the surrounding Star.
If I don't eat for 3 days and then get on it, I'll probably be fine.
I'm really excited about the new Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
That the whole, oh my gosh, the new overlay of everything. I cannot wait. Slinky Dog Dash, which you haven't gone on yet, or Seas with Nemo.
I love the little Nemo. He's one of my friends.
I pick Slinky Dog Dash because I love little roller coasters. I just think it's so fun. Little Mermaid Journey or Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh. That's when I'll wait in line 45 minutes, play the little game.
Yeah, the honey.
Watch the parents yell at their kids for don't you know how much you paid for this vacation? But that's a classic.
You have to hear that at least one time during your vacation, or it's not.
Right, but Winnie the Pooh.
I picked that too. I mean, it's a classic and it's so fun. Finding Nemo the musical or Flight of Passage. No, you have not gone on Flight of Passage. It's the new in Avatar. It's phenomenal. It is absolutely one of the best imagined attractions that they have ever had. However, Finding Nemo musical just has a place in my heart. It makes me tear up every single time.
I love the fish.
Oh my gosh, and the actors are phenomenal, and there's so many elements to it, so I picked Nemo.
Yeah, Nemo. I've never been on the other one, but yeah, Nemo. I love the little fish.
People Mover or Alien Swirling Saucers.
Oh, People Mover. That's a classic Disney ride. People Mover.
Mission Space or Navi River Journey, which is also Avatar and Animal Kingdom.
I can't pick Mission Space. Mission Space is like, it smells like throw up and like it's too hot.
I think the last time that I went on it was about 10 years ago, and I was pretty much done for the rest of the day. I think I have to sit out like a couple things.
Hours,
I couldn't handle it. So I picked Navigator. Next is Tough to Be a Bug or Rockin' Roller Coaster.
I mean, Aerosmith and Rock and Roller Coaster is definitely one of my favorites. Tough to Be About a Bug or Tough to Be a Bug. It's a little worn out.
I know it's worn out, but the bugs crawling behind me get me every time. I forget, and I'm like, and I'm like jumping, and I love that movie, and it's such an underrated movie. I'm gonna have to pick Tough to Be a Bug.
Okay.
Big Thunder Mountain or Rafiki Planet Watch.
Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Yeah, I mean, actually do enjoy that.
That's a classic ride. Everyone loves the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Yeah. I'm not a huge roller coaster person, but for me, that one's perfect. So we have Expedition Everest or Tomorrowland Speedway.
Everest. Yeah.
I like
Single
it
rider
too.
line on Everest. You get on it again and again and again. And again and again.
Indiana Jones Stunt Show, which is no longer there.
She don't.
Or Test Track.
Test Track. That's not. I mean, that's a good ride.
I have a bad experience at Test Track. My fault completely. I went to a party, an after hours party. It was very private. It's about 1,000 people there. We have someone knocking on our door. Will you let our special guest in? And I went on, and the person's like, just keep going. I went around 5 times. And
Goodbye.
I almost passed out. That was our cat Mushu. So as you can tell,
he's like, hey, banging on the door. Hey, what you guys doing in there?
And then he saw
like,
the light, and he's like,
"No,
"I out." I would show my camera, but picking him up is.
Yeah, no bueno. He won't
Yeah,
like
that is. Hey, buddy, can I pick you up?
Oh, don't do it.
Okay, no, we're not. I'm not even gonna attempt to. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about Test Track. Love it, but that was my bad. Grand Fiesta Tour or Country Bear Jamboree. This one I had a hard time with.
Fiesta Tour. I mean, Donald is one of my favorites.
I love it. It's so simple. But being in that pavilion, it's so gorgeous. There's so many things
It's immersive.
to see. It's so immersive, and I just love it. But I also love Country Bear Jamboree.
The moose is always broken in Country Bear. The eye not moving
It's been like at least a decade that the eye has been. And Disney's usually really good about that. Maybe it's just part of the aesthetic now. They're just like it's a part of his. It's part of his charm. I'm gonna say Grand Fiesta Tour.
Okay.
Astro Orbiter or Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. That's a classic.
Yeah.
That is an absolute classic.
No, I
Space Mountain.
I agree. I'm not a big fan of it because in the dark with all the moving, it does make me a little wonky. But yeah, I agree. Pirates of the Caribbean or Triceratops Spin.
Oh, Pirates.
Pirates.
Yeah, Pirates.
Kilimanjaro Safari or Cali River Rapids.
I'd have to go with the Kilimanjaro.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love it because obviously the animals aren't always going to be doing the same thing. It's so beautiful, and you really do feel like you're on a safari. Sorry, Mushu found a bag, and he's like, "Oh, I'm making my own."
Hey, I'll make my own.
I will put a picture on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me, go to Perfectly Cat on Instagram, and I'll put a picture of our Mushu because he's a beautiful cat. He's just camera shy, not like his mama. Peter Pan's Flight or Barnstormer.
Oh, Peter Pan's Flight.
Peter
That's
Pan's
a classic. Wait in line 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Any time of the day.
And
it's a classic.
It's a classic, and my child, the first time we took him, he was 4, he's now 15, and he's very much a realist, always has been. And so we're up there over London in the boat, and I'm like, look, we're flying, it's magical. And my son looks up and he goes,
What?
we're on steel rods and cables. Bursted by Mama Disney Bubble. Like, I was like, why? So yeah. Carousel of Progress.
Oh.
or It's a Small World?
Oh, Small World. I ride Small World 100 times.
He does. One time, we were at an event. I think I said this before, and he had ridden it 5 times.
Oh no, Small World. Oh, every time. I love it.
Carousel Progress, hands down. I love the song. I love how it, like everything, it just goes through the different ages and the characters. It's just so much fun.
Great song though.
It is a great song. Great big beautiful tomorrow. Soarin' or Magic Carpets, the Latin.
Oh, Soaring.
Soarin'.
Soaring. Magic Carpets. It's going in a circle.
Yeah. Festival of Lion King or Muppet Vision 3D.
I like Muppet Vision.
I do too, and I'm really sad that they got rid of it, or they are getting rid of it. Makes me sad. Frozen Ever After, which, to clarify, I have not been on yet. The past 4 trips, I have tried to get fast passes or tried to go on it, and no success.
Because that's Norway.
That's in Norway. That took over for the mush.
Yeah. With the oil tanker
Yes,
and all.
yeah.
No, I like that.
I did like that too,
Yeah.
but I got fast pass this time, so fingers crossed I actually get to try it. I picked that because I've seen pictures and stuff, and I think it'd be cool. Because try to talk with Crush is
No, he's cool. He's very interactive.
okay. You
Alright.
you do you boo. Tower Terror or Royal Carousel.
Tower of Terror.
Tower Terror. We took our son when he was 4, and his little bottom came up.
we had to hold his little legs.
We were both holding
his
him.
legs.
He got off, and he couldn't look us in the eye.
He was very upset.
He was so mad.
He was really mad.
He was like, "How dare you,
Yeah.
sir!" Splash Mountain or Primeval World?
Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain. Primeval World
Yeah,
is
the dinosaur.
awful.
No, thank you.
Living with the Land or Philharmagic?
Philharmagic.
Philharmagic.
Yeah.
I mean, Donald Butt.
Yeah, you can't.
You have Donald Butt in the
Yeah.
back of the theater. It's, hands down. Dinosaur or Enchanted Tales with Belle?
No, I like Enchanted Tales with Belle.
Really?
Yeah. We had a great experience there with Belle. And
Yeah, we did. Our son got picked when he was 9 on his birthday to dance with Belle, and he's a very rather reserved person, and he just lit up, and he said, "Belle picked me." It was so special.
Was great.
I'm gonna have to pick Dinosaur because that T-Rex gets me every time. I know it's coming in. Midway Mania, which is in Hollywood Studios, or Stitch's Great Escape, which is no longer there.
No Stitch. No, thank you.
You
No.
don't like the chili dog?
The chili burp has done too much. Yeah, no, thank you.
American Adventure or Jungle Cruise?
Oh, I'll pick Jungle Cruise.
Really?
Dad jokes all day. I love it.
Okay, I disagree. I love American Adventure. I love how it changes the scene. The floor comes up. It's just like American history. The teachery nerd in me loves that one. Buzz Lightyear Spin or Walt Disney World Railroad.
Oh, the railroad. Because you can go. That's a good break.
Yeah.
You can take a kid on that, and they can take a nap. You can take a nap.
And plus, if I'm gonna be doing the shooting game with Toy Story, I'd rather do Toy Story Mania personally. Enchanted Tiki Room or Hall of Presidents?
Oh, Tiki Room.
Tiki Room. I love that. Spaceship Orange Bird. Yeah, the outside. That actually moved. Now it's farther down. Spaceship Earth or Mad Tea Party?
Oh, Spaceship Earth. That's classic.
Yeah.
Disney, Epcot.
Yeah,
That's like the first thing you ride. You get in there. You're
It's
like,
gorgeous.
I'm at Epcot. How are you doing Spaceship Earth?
And
you
it's
get
just
on
beautiful.
Yeah, no,
But the last time I went, there was an hour wait. Yeah,
It's worth
it was insane. So since we said them all, do you want to reveal what our final 4 are? Because you guys have an idea of
where we're going, where we're at.
Yeah, what we like. What's, my friend, for your final 4?
So, the Bob final 4. Let's see, we have Haunted Mansion, Splash Mountain, and then we have Small World and the Jungle Cruise. So that was my final 4.
Okay, I can see that. I'm surprised you have Splash Mountain on there because didn't you?
Oh, I totally lost a hat. they collect probably like 10,000 hats off of that.
Yeah, always on that dip down.
Where it
It's
goes
like,
like
woo!
whoop, and the hat goes off, and I asked the kid working, and I'm like, so how many hats do you find in this thing? And the guy looked at me like probably a couple thousand.
He was really upset because that was like his favorite.
That was my lucky hat. It was like our first trip, and I'm like, that's my lucky hat.
Yeah, so I'm surprised you have that on there. So out of those four, what
My championship.
Yeah.
Well, let's do your final.
Okay, do mine first. Okay, mine are Carousel of Progress, Enchanted Tiki Room, Haunted Mansion, and Grand Fiesta Tour. I went old school. I went
that's way old school.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not 90?
Inside. It just brings joy to me for every single ride. Yes, I'm 90. The hair. My kids at work tell me all the time, how come you don't dye your hair? I'm like, hey, I grew this out. I like it. So yeah, I mean, I love the old school attractions. And I think my final two would definitely be Carousel of Progress and Haunted Mansion. For sure. Yeah, what would your final two be?
So my final two out of those four that I had Haunted Mansion, Splash Mountain, Small World, and Jungle Cruise. I had
final two.
My final two, my championship two, are Haunted Mansion and Small World.
Okay, so the moment of truth. What is your the ultimate Disney ride or attraction for you?
The ultimate for me is Small World. I'm telling you, I can ride that ride 100 times.
Mm-hmm. And the
in
song
one day.
never gets old?
No, never. I hear it in my head all day.
Oh, long. I know. Believe me, I know.
I just do like this.
Sometimes he'll play it in the car, and my son and I are like.
It's just that song is just, I love it.
Uh-huh. So my final two were Carousel of Progress and Haunted Mansion. And Haunted Mansion it just has, it has me. I have the merchandise, see behind Bob. You can see, I mean, it's got me. So let me know what your final four would be. I'm really curious. And if you do this, let me know. And I think I might tag some people to try this out. I will also, I will give a list to anybody who wants to do it. So thank you guys for joining us and have a magical day. Bye.
Bye-bye.